Kani kedai ke Batisi TV, bat pidang pet ya ke kubur baman kasni, belawan rasa pi da ke rupa, ringkat bat ke orange Nissan, lom sokpo near Fire Brigade Shillong.
New Nissan Kicks. Bookings open now.
Menteri Rangba Barim Kejela, Dr. Mukul Sangma, ba mentapat udai unong yalam kaliang persya ayeng darbar thawan Kejela. Ha ke Kynthoh bat kinong pathai kubur, ha ke sauterik menta unai lor arjar ka kendai. Ulah ther ting yakni ke sarkar jela ke bamenta, ke sarkar ya sanrap lang ha pedang kiseng san pathai bapher ke jela. Ki ba hapo ke Shatri jong ke Meghalaya Democratic Alliance. Dr. Mukul Sangma ha ke Kynthoh yakni ke sarkar ulah kambanjur halor ke Jingbteng ke Jingtih bi anyu Dewïong ha ke jela. Yakni ke Kynthoh Dr. Mukul Sangma ulah keren hadian ba wei ni kirang ba narilom garo ulah thos nan da ke shiti syo menteri rangba ke jela bamenta ukondat Sangma halor ke Jingbteng ke Jingtih bi anyu Dewïong wat lana kaliang ke yeng syari National Green Tribunal kampat syam yu karai balasa banti biang yu Dewïong hakani ke jela. Hakani ke je keren bat kinong pathai khobor Dr. Mukul Sangma ulah keren ru halor ke jingkerdu kam kisamla ke jela. Hakaba ulah kam banjor ru halor ke jingbam thongkam haki jaka bathli hakatnat pulen ki badan palat hajar teli bat karukam thongkam da karukam ke bakhut basuba. Nalor kini bro Dr. Mukul Sangma ulah Kynthoh jorru ya ke sarkar MDA halor ke jingjor palat ke jingpen kerja kam ya ki officer jokatnat pulen nakawai ke jaka syakawai pat nakapor syakapor watla ke samoi trekam jengki hakawai ke jaka kampat kod halor kini ke jingpen kerja kam kakha ya ki officer jokatnat pulen nakaliang uni unong ilam kaliang persya haying terbar thawan ulah kena bakala ru bandan ai halandan.
This is not an issue just to politicize. Let me be very clear in the first instance. We have always taken pride in the people of the state who are alert, vigilant, and responsive to a given situation. That's how we have been nurtured and groomed, and we are proud of this legacy. Now, what has happened? In a given democracy, everybody's voice is important. Everybody's concern is important. That is the spirit of democracy. Now, there has been a number of concerns already flagged by citizens from not just one particular class of people, but belonging to different professions. One was the concern of one citizen from East Garoes, Mr. Sangma. He has written an open letter to the Chief Minister, Conrad Sangma, alleging certain misinformation which has been part of the exercise of the government in respect of the coal which are claimed to be still there in different coal mines across the state. Creating new inventory after new inventory after new inventory and submitting before Honorable Supreme Court to ultimately misinform the Honorable Supreme Court and get certain kind of leverage for further transportation of the coal, which doesn't exist. Now, what does it indicate? Now, if the government claim is that there is a coal which doesn't exist, that means the moment they get this kind of order, they will engage in, number one, illegal mining activities. And when illegal mining activities is facilitated through this modus operandi, then you can understand the original intent. Now, this exercise is under the patronage of the Chief Minister. The Chief Minister has been engaged only in this focus of ensuring how to see that, okay, by whatever means, transportation of coal for all the illegally mined coal can continue. And that is the concern which has been flagged by this citizen, Sri Sangma. And I talked to him. Has the CM replied? Have you been privileged to receive any reply? He said no. Or has the CM or the office of the CM or the government officials responded to this allegation? No. What is this? It will be definitely pertinent, therefore, for me to take up the issue with the NGT and then NGT appointed committee and to verify, because all those claims that has been placed as part of the inventory has been claimed to have been verified by certain designated officers by certain appointed officers for the purpose. Rather, certain officers were delegated with the responsibility of verifying from different locations as indicated in the coordinates. Now, it is not difficult for the authorities, whether it is the court or whether it is the Honorable NGT or the committee thereof appointed by the Honorable NGT, led by Justice Kynthoh. So, in the era where technology is available and within our reach, you are aware that certain satellite mapping and other things about how many coal mines are there in Jingtih Hills was already shared by use of technology by NASA. So that means there is no dearth of means to get the correct information. Therefore, without further loss of time, this must be verified. Because otherwise the whole issue of the existence of any tribunal or any authorities to regulate the errant behavior of people engaging in illegal mining will be a mockery. You will make a mockery of the existing law. Therefore, this is number one. Now, it has not been part of anything that was within my knowledge that allegation of this magnitude has come up and then the Chief Minister is silent about this. Now, if you join the dots, you will find out what exactly is happening. Now, in addition to that, you will see number of repeated transfers of the people who are supposed to implement the order of the Honorable NGT. Now, number one, the Chief Secretary and the DGP. They are vested with the responsibility. If you go back and revisit the first order of the Honorable NGT, you will see who are the people who are to implement. Below them, the district administration. Now, all the district administrations, number of repeated and frequent change and posting in respect of transfer and posting is to facilitate these illegalities. I repeat, is to facilitate these illegalities. In addition to this, various other officers who are delegated with the mandate of the law. Okay, you have the officers under Commissioner of Transport. You have the officers under the Directorate of Mining and Geology. You have the Police Department. All these authorities who are supposed to actually ensure compliance of law or compliance of any judgment of any judiciary system. These whole institutions have been tempered upon to facilitate this whole exercise of illegalities. Now, this is again reflected in one very bold article by our Padma Shri Kong Patricia Mukul. You must have all gone through. Many people have captured it, shared it. And what is this particular column about? You know, the whole concern. The author also says that, okay, let it be taken as an open PI picked up by the Honorable High Court suo motu. Have you seen any such bold article written by anybody against any government of today? Now, has there been response from the government? Has there been response from the Chief Minister? These are all facts and figures and the views of the people which are in circulation, which substantiate the ground reality that illegalities are happening. Now, another important part is the recent capturing which is in YouTube. It's in Khasido, but I got it translated for myself, for my own understanding, so that I will know what exactly this means. You have all of them. I think all of you had this particular. Lakka RBOIF ka Jile ki truck salan Dewïong Bay and Lingba ka way bridge ha narang. You go through this, it's available in the YouTube. What does it say? And where are these trucks coming from? And how many tons are being carried? And how the trucks are parked when somebody is there to see what is happening there. Friends, you start your itinerary from the place where we have the coal mines area in Jingtih or even West Khas Hills, and travel through this road till those destinations where coal is being transported to and sold. And on the road, you will see substantial instances of those trucks parked somewhere with complete, I must say, with a complete level of comfort, because nobody is there to catch them. Now, who has facilitated this? Who is facilitating this? Have been facilitating this. It's not just something which is happening one night, every night. So what is that? Is it not a loot from the public exchequer? Now, you're talking about the delay in payment to the master rolls in the state. You're talking about delay in payment on the committed liabilities vis-a-vis the pending bills of the contractors. You're talking about, various other developmental programs which are suffering because of the claim constraint of resources. Now, if the state has to respond to the aspirations of the people, the money that is available to the government under normal circumstances without the loot itself is not enough. Now with loot, where is the money going to come from? The money which is going to come to the government coffer, whether it is 1 rupee or 10 rupee or little drops of water make a mighty ocean. These are cumulative realization of various revenue which comes to the government exchequer. Now when there is a system created to ensure that before it reaches government coffer, somebody is there, somebody is delegated with this whole modus operandi to loot, how is the state going to flourish? How many of our youth are leaving the state in search of jobs? Starting from jobs at the lowest level. How many of our boys are going outside the state for simple jobs like the security agencies and other grade 4 level job and come back frustrated? Now, why we are not then in a position to fill up the post? How many thousands of vacancies are there in the police? And what did the government say? That was the joke of the year. That now because militancy is not there, so there is no need to fill up the police vacancies. Police is not only for fighting terrorism. The whole administration of justice revolves around police. Whole enforcement of law require law enforcing agencies and adequate manpower of the agency. That is the reason why after due diligence we have created such post and therefore the resultant vacancy. And we wanted to also ensure that all those people who are recruited into police organizations are the best people, so we have the whole transparent recruitment system. And we have built up this organization. Now what has happened recently? The transfer of people from unarmed branch to the armed branch. What is this joke? Now if I am aspiring to be a police officer, I may be aspiring to be in the armed branch. Maybe I want to take on the criminals, or I'm willing to be part of the organization who want to take the terrorists to protect the security of the nation. Or I may be somebody who wants to be just in the office to be part of the police organization which is vested with other responsibilities. This is a specific responsibilities. Even the qualification, the eligibility criteria is different. Mr. A who have applied for UB may not be willing to be AB. That's why he has applied for UB. There's a choice. That's why the choice is given. That's why the recruitment process is different. And that's why we have separate UB and AB. Now, these are all linked to, putting people in the places where they can get rid of people who don't comply with this modus operandi. That's why I'm saying, connecting the dots. It is not an action in silo. It is an integrated modus operandi. The whole approach to their modus operandi of ensuring that they can loot the state and everyone who is vested with this whole responsibility of modus operandi are those people who comply with their command and be part of this loop. Therefore, this is the particular government which is going to destroy the future of the state, going to create an unprecedented future for the state where the state will be in chaotic condition. Why I am saying this? Now, when you create this kind of modus operandi by involving such people, what is going to happen? There will be a mafia-like organization which will start operating. Organization which will start operating and who will try to acquire as much as power upon themselves under their command to use it against the authorities, against the government machineries. You have seen what has happened with Kong Agnish. Okay, we have seen. That is a tip of an iceberg. But now, with the institutionalization of this whole modus operandi, you are going to defile many innocent minds, innocent officers, and ultimately trap them in the system and make them a part of this whole mafia to loop. Now you look at the world over, wherever such illegalities have been allowed to go on in an organized manner, what has happened? Mafias have come up, cartels have come up, like you read about the drug cartels. You read about Colombia, how the drug cartels confronted the government, how the drug cartels ultimately control the whole administration and governance. And this is what we don't want in Meghalaya. I don't want my Meghalaya to be like that. My children and my grandchildren are going to live here. So, the kind of modus operandi that is in operation today under the direct command of the Chief Minister and his other people who are partners in crime is going to create this kind of dangerous situation in the state in the years to come. And we will not allow it to happen.